Thank you for choosing the Current Cost Energy Monitor, a great way to save electricity and money. Let's make sure you have all the items you need. In your current cost box you should have the operating manual, the display, a power adapter and the sensor. Please take a few moments to thoroughly read the manual. This will ensure you get the very best from your current cost monitor. Please pay special attention to the installation guide. Let's start by plugging in the display. Underneath the display you will notice a PC connection and a round adapter socket. More about the PC connection in a later video, but for now plug your power adapter into the socket and also into a convenient power outlet. You will notice the LCD screen come to life. It's possible your current cost monitor has arrived to you already paired. If so, you can ignore this section and only refer to it if you're going to use a second display. Take the sensor. Underneath, to the bottom, you will notice a plastic tab. Removing this allows the replaceable batteries to make internal contact, and a 7-year battery life will begin. You will notice a small red light on the top flash every 6 seconds. This is how often it sends a signal. Locate the small press switch between the label and the red light. Then, using a ballpoint pen or similar, press and hold this button for a count of 9. After this you will notice the red light flashing much quicker. If this doesn't happen, try pressing the button again. You now have 1.5 minutes to pair the display, or as many displays as you like. Taking the display, press and hold the middle button, that's the down triangle, for a count of 3 or more. Upon releasing, the display is likely to pair up fairly quickly. And as with the completing most of the operations on current cost, the blue LED on the front will flash. You will also see a 0 in the Energy Now section at the top of the display. If you haven't already read the installation manual, we strongly suggest you do this now. You're about to clamp the sensor jaw around the mains cable to record your usage. Locate either your mains meter cupboard, which may be outside, or your fuse box. The sensor jaw will only work if installed around 1 cable, not 2 or more. Ensure the cables are fully insulated. You should not see any of the copper conductor. If you are at all unsure, do not proceed. Consult a professional. The correct cable at the meter is normally the 4th from the left, although this particular meter only shows 2 because the 2 to the left are hidden. Normally the cables will be grey in colour. Do not twist or pull the cables. The sensor jaw should effortlessly go completely around the cable. It ends up loose and not pinching the cable in any way. The self-adhesive backing tape can be removed and the sensor attached to a clean part of the cupboard. It's probably tempting not to bother with setting the clock, but if you do set the current cost clock to the right time, you can see how much energy you were using at different times of the day after 24 hours. Press and hold the square button to a count of 3. You will notice the hours flash. You can use the up and down arrow buttons to set the correct hour, then press the square button once again. You can do the same with the minutes. When the time is correct, press the square button once more and the operation is complete. If you remove power to the display, the last known time will remain, but the clock will not move forward. Here is an example of the display after 24 hours. You will notice the bar graph now shows usage across 3 different times of the day, and how much in kilowatt hours was used. 24 in this particular case. Now your current cost monitor is ready to use, and you can start saving energy. On the very top line you will see Energy Now. This is the amount of electricity you are using right now. Just below that is the projected cost of that usage, toggling between a daily figure and a monthly figure. When you switch something off, after a short while you will notice that saving on the third line, represented as both a wattage and a cost. It's worth glancing at your monitor as you leave the house or go to bed to check the usage isn't excessive. Even small savings add up very quickly if appliances are left on continuously.